Exip is a project that is designed by multinational teams and partners who are experts in blockchain, cybersecurity, fintech industry in general. The team is led by Shashi, the founder and CEO of Mobiglotech Blockchain Corp, and Sharmilan, CEO of Niftron, a blockchain as a service project that actually won the Best Newcomer Award Startup Global Awards. Together, they will serve in the project as partners. First, we have Shashi Meghawarna, founder and CEO at Exip.
Thank you, Maria. Good day, and thanks to the organizers of Synopsys 2021 for giving me this honor of addressing a crowd consist of CEOs and tech leads worldwide. Generally, I would say some genius minds who have seen the future. So starting from the barter system to the current financial system, humankind make it anyway, and today we are gathered with the future, because I feel crypto and the blockchain are the future. People who attend this Synopsys conference have seen it and identified it, and I'm sure that you all may be working on several areas to make it happen. And so I'm really happy to address this conference in this situation. So we'll start. I would like to say, if you're familiar with the current system, you will see centralization everywhere. Centralization is generally not so friendly when it comes to efficiency. The other obstacles include no transparency, lack of proper security, and fraud detection. All of these are just too much to ignore now. So blockchain has the potential to change almost every industry out there with decentralization, and cryptos are changing the current financing system. So mass adoption is happening for the moment before we expect it to happen in few years, right? So the decentralization features of blockchain technology allows users to make transactions without the involvement of any third party. As blockchain technology uses cryptographic encryption, it provides high security and transparency features for financial transactions. Apart from finance, it has significant applications across different industries such as supply chain, retail, healthcare, education, banking, IT, and so forth. So actually, the reduce of the risk of fraud. Fraud is one of the biggest concerns when it comes to almost anything relating to money. So whether it be transferring funds or simply using a credit card on an insecure site, the possibility of fraud is there and a big concern for everyone. So this is especially true for those who have been the victim of fraud in the past. So because it is not associated with your bank account or cash funds, and it transferred electronically and securely with the blockchain, recording all transactions. Cryptocurrency will play a big part in reducing fraud, which will also offer peace of mind, we can say, right? So, and increase of crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is an increasingly popular way for entrepreneurs nowadays to raise money for their startups, concepts, and or products. So investors can make small investments instead of few investors making large investments. So therefore, this mitigate risk. Without the risk, more investors want to get involved. So cryptocurrency will make the world a better place as it continues positively impact on crowdfunding. So, and the change the money transfer process. Wires and bank transfers are faster and more efficient. However, they still have a long way to go. So it can still take some transfers a week or longer to clear and be deposited, especially if the transfer is international. So the transfers of cryptocurrency doesn't require all of the same checks and balances process that banks do before funds can be deposited. Whether a national or international transfer, cryptocurrency transfers are instant, so don't require any fees, and only small amounts of fees will be applied and can be tracked, and securely stored in the blockchain. And even cryptos and blockchain can make e-commerce industry more strong and safer. Right, it seems like everyone makes most of their purchases online nowadays, especially during this COVID pandemic season. Although it's much more convenient than driving from store to find a specific item, and makes window shopping a lot easier and more comfortable. So concerns of fraud deter shoppers from making certain or as many purchases as they otherwise would. So not only does use of cryptocurrency reduce the risk of fraud for shoppers, so but it does the same for vendors and sellers. So cryptocurrency transactions are permanent in addition to the mitigation of risk. Using cryptocurrency creates more opportunities for worldwide business, right? So, and encourage scientific advancements is also one of the key features that I have seen with the blockchain and cryptocurrency. So we have made a lot of scientific advancements in the last decades alone, but critical data and information seems to be kept secret by institutions and governments around the world, making it difficult for continued collective advancement. So cryptocurrency and blockchain technology can help change the scientific roadblocks we face by providing everyone access to real-time data and eliminating the major institutes, foundations, and corporations sitting on important information. So one company, Nanovision, is already working on a platform that will allow every person or global citizen scientist, as they say, participate in the making further advancement, right? So those are the things that I have seen that cryptos and blockchain can transform the world in a better way. And even we can keep companies and individuals accountable. Unfortunately, there are numerous companies and even entire industries out there that follow corrupt and illegal practices. So as consumers, we want to ensure that the businesses we buy from run with integrity, and that all rights are being upheld and laws are being followed. Taking a company or individual word on their integrity based on what they write about themselves on paper is not a reliable way to determine the ethics of their actual practices, though. So cryptocurrency will make the world a better place by changing this process. Blockchain technology, which is behind cryptocurrency, cannot be changed like traditional currency. Using in crypto, blockchain technologies keeps companies and individuals accountable, and also consumers know more about the companies that they sell to them, right? So those are the critical areas. Like blockchain has the potential to change almost every industry out there with decentralization. So but the issue is that still 90% of the world has not understood what cryptocurrency and blockchain and what they are capable of. So I think by being the tech leads and the CEOs of the blockchain startups and the crypto startups, we have a responsibility of making the people understand. So usually when my cousins or friends or whoever asks me what is cryptocurrency and blockchain, I just answer them with examples as per their area of understanding, right? So let's say if the person comes from a financial industry background, I will tell them, do you know what has happened to the postal industry once the email was introduced? So the same thing will be happen to the banking industry. So likewise, we can make people understand the importance and the value of blockchain and crypto in simple ways, right? So that is how we have to educate the people for the future. And but considering the main facts, but what I feel is the primary component that we connect with each other is not decentralized still. right? So if we can divide the modern technology era into two distinctive periods, like before the internet and after the internet. So this is how the most disruptive the World Wide Web has become. The internet boom transformed the way we carry out transaction, communicate, share information, promote business, and entertain, study, and so forth. So the domain name system, the DNS system, is one of the foundations of the internet. Because of the internet, we are connecting to each other. So that is a critical component and the most important component that we are using day-to-day lives. So this domain name system, the most people outside of networking probably don't realize that they use it day-to-day, their jobs to their jobs, and check their emails and waste their times on surfing Facebook and everywhere on their smartphones. So this DNS in 1980s, so Paul McCarthy came up with a system that automatically mapped IP addresses to domain names. And that's where the DNS is born. That's where the DNS was born. So the same system still serves as the backbone of the modern internet, right? Without the DNS, nothing will work, right? So at its most basic, DNS is a directory of names that match with numbers. The numbers in the case are IP addresses, which computers use to communicate with each other. Most descriptions of DNS use the analogy of a phone book, which is fine for people over the age of 30 who know what a phone book is. If you are under 30, think of DNS like your smartphone's contact list. So which matches people's names with their phone numbers and email addresses, then multiply that contact list by everyone else on the planet, right? And yet only a small subset of the world knows that it exists. So, and then even similar group understand what it does, right? The smaller group only understand what it does and how it works. So the real problem is that the people that need to know how it works and could actually benefit from this knowledge, right? So the organizations like ICANN and IANA have been controlling the internet name servers, and even the big tech companies so wants to censor the internet. So that is a critical issue that we are facing right at the moment, because ICANN manages the domain name system in the world. It's a non-profit organization that creates and implements policies for domain names and TLDs. And ICANN gives permission to companies called domain name registers like Namecheap, GoDaddy, likewise. So selling domain names, and these domain registers are allowed to make changes to domain names registry on your behalf. And actually what happens in the current internet is you just rent your domains, but you don't own it, right? So these two organizations have the power to seize or revoke or dismiss or permanently erase any domain from existence. Though these two organizations will falls under the non-profit umbrella, so they recklessly support and provide unlawful assistance to governments and the top tech giants in the world. So it has happened in the past, and there were so many case studies. If you search in the internet, you can find out. And now let's say it's a global threat. Why I'm saying that? So as an example, let's say if they remove any country level domain, right? So that particular countries stock markets won't work, aviation systems won't work, and their emails may not work, and the banking systems may not work, and it will be a financial crisis and a nightmare for a country and even for a business if something happens to our domain, because we all are doing all our businesses depending on the internet for the moment. So that's why the domain names are considered as a part of a critical infrastructure. So because the country's internet to function seamlessly, that they have poured billions of dollars in upgrading their military and other infrastructure to be smart, right? So apart from the countries trying to solve this issue, some commercial projects are trying to solve it. But the current solutions are in bits and pieces rather than full-fledged solution, because several projects are attempting to address the issue with the domains and focus on blockchain-based domain names. Still, they are not looking or trying to solve the actual use case of these domains and how the domains will be verified or used in the future. Almost all of these projects issuing domains claim to be decentralized. However, based on their architecture, they are centralized. If the centralized entity ceases to exist, so do all the domains. A fully decentralized domain creation, issuing, verifying system project with decentralized browser and a DNS resolver is currently not in existence, right? So that's why we are, by being the founder of Exip, that's why we have founded this Exip project. This Exip ecosystem is custom built to the needs of an individual, private or government institution. This Exip token is a agnostic usage and governance token, releasing initially based in the Binance chain. So Exip project is designed to decentralize the internet and overcome the monopolistic power control over domain names and top level domains. Right. So it's a blockchain DNS solution where agnostic NFT is preferred by you identifies your domain and top level domain. And the owner of the respective domain and top level domain has complete control of its usage and even the provisioning of new domain names and subdomains. So what we have created the Exip browser and the extension, which will enable users to access blockchain-based DNS technologies, where everything progresses with a zero knowledge policy, right? Even the laymen can understand and they can make use of it. So users will have to install the Exip browser or install the Exip browser extensions to the existing browser and access decentralized domains. In addition, there will be a bridge to support the traditional domains even. So this project we have designed by multinational teams and partners of experts in blockchain technology, cybersecurity, and fintech industry. And this project that we are trying to implement sooner in the future, and this synopsis conference will be very useful for many projects like us to present it into the public in a proper way and to grab the attention of the public. So I'm not going to talk much about the project for the moment, and I would like to say thanks for the people of organizers of the Synopsis conference, and I would like to see more and more projects in these few days that we are going to surfing on this conference and so on. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.